For anyone that might be interested in getting a scooter, I thought I'd make a video just to show the different sizes of the scooters, so you could get one that's kind of right for you. You may not want these exact scooters, but one in the similar size range. So this is a Xiaomi Pro 2, which I've had for about 4 years. I just got a flat on it. Actually hit a lady downtown, and I crashed the scooter, and I had broken the rear reflector. I got a flat tire, so I took the opportunity. My battery wasn't doing so good after 4 years, so I replaced the battery yesterday. Got a new tire in the back, new tube. I put new brake pads on it, new battery. Oh, and I changed the grips on it. These are brand new grips as of yesterday, so I haven't even ridden it yet. Tested, everything's working okay, but this scooter is 31 pounds and is great for commuting. It fits on the train perfect. It's got the 8.5-inch wheels. While my scooter was down, and for Black Friday, I decided to buy this Segway Ninebot F2 Pro, which I'm trying to stand them up next to each other, but you can see how much taller this one is than the other scooter. And you can see how narrow the handlebars are on the Xiaomi versus the Segway. They're way wider. So I'll try to get a shot like that so you can see. So it makes it much more difficult getting on and off the train, because I use them for commuting to go downtown Chicago. It's very difficult getting this through the doorway or even the doorways of my house when I'm carrying it. You can see lengthwise, they're pretty close. They're not much different, but the deck is way wider on the Segway. So you can see, I'll do it from the back of my foot. You can see where that crosses. And on the Xiaomi, I do the back of my foot. You can see how much less room I have. But I ride like this, and same with my front foot. So I have plenty of room. It seems like the internal space on this one is actually smaller. So when I put my foot here, it feels much tighter, because also the angle of the stem is tilted way further back, as you can see. So it kind of pushes more into like my stomach or my chest while I ride. So it feels like there's less space. The Xiaomi actually feels much bigger when I ride it, like my feet have more room, even though it's not as wide. This is Apollo Explorer, and I bought this one for my daughter. This is actually my second Apollo Explorer. I gave the other one to my son, but this is the newer Apollo Explorer, at least it was when I bought it. I think a 2022 model, and she barely rode it this summer, so I think it still only has maybe like 600 miles on it or something. This one has 2,000 miles, the Xiaomi. This one has like 15 miles on it. That's it, because I only took it downtown a couple times. This one, like I said, has like 600, maybe 700 miles on it. And then I have, I think, about 3,000 on my Yume, which is the X11. So you can see, compared to the other scooters here, let me tilt it up. You can see how much taller it is. It dominates over the top of these. And this one, the deck is huge. Everything about it is huge. See, my whole foot fits on that one. This scooter weighs roughly 110 pounds. This one is about 52 pounds. This one is 41 pounds. And this one is 31 pounds. But you can see why I like this one so much better for riding on the train. It has air tires, which is much better than hard tires. But I will say the potholes downtown Chicago are pretty rough. And this Ninebot rides way better on the potholes because it has 10-inch tires. And you can see how much thicker. These are the skinny 8.5-inch tires. And you can see how big the 10-inch tires are compared to it. I'll back up so you can see. So these tires are way more comfortable. Plus, the F2 Pro comes with the suspension on the front. It does make a little bit of noise while you're riding, but it definitely makes for a way more comfortable ride. The Apollo Explorer also has suspension on the front, but the travel distance on the suspension is much less, and it bottoms out a lot while you're riding. But definitely still, it has 10-inch tires as well. Way more comfortable than the Xiaomi. And of course the Yume with the 11-inch by 3-inch tires This thing rides like a Cadillac compared to the rest of them. But again, this is not one that you can commute with or take on a train or a bus. It's, you know, 110 pounds roughly in that area. And it's very difficult to put it in the back of a van or an SUV compared to the Apollo, which is, for me, 52 pounds. It's pretty easy to pick up and put in the back of a van. This is more than double the weight. This one is heavy to carry on the train for me and to commute with and to try to get in between the seats. This one is just about right. So again, this is my most ridden and my favorite scooter. The Yume I like to take on long rides, so I will take this on 60-mile rides, whereas the Xiaomi is more of a couple miles, and that's it. Your feet will start to get sore. This one you could take a little bit further, and your feet do not get sore because it's more comfortable. And the Apollo is definitely very comfortable to take on long rides, but you only get about 25 miles of range on that one. The speed on the Xiaomi is 15.5 miles per hour. The speed on the Segway is 20 miles per hour. The speed on the Apollo is 31 or 32 miles an hour, I think 31. And the speed on the Yume does about 50 miles an hour. Thank you.